thing on the
Yeah.
paper.
But when you look up to the screen, try and look
that way.
Try and look left a little bit. Apart from when we talk about the countries who are in the lead, we need to turn this way, look up at the scoreboard, which is slightly higher than level, slightly higher, and and India in the lead, you know, or something like that. Well, they're not, or they might be. Well, they were last time.
Up there?
Sorry?
Are we going to have a scoreboard up there?
Yeah, when we go in the little box.
Oh,
which is, I mean, we can't see it. It's all done. We've got to pretend there's a scoreboard. So first of all, we'll rattle through quite quickly, one after the other, these countries and what their score was. That's the lowest scoring country, and it gets higher and higher and higher. And then when we finish off with that country, we will just then say who the top 10 are, because this is all the ones below the top 10. And then we'll switch the camera off and break, and then continue with the top 10 countries. Now, when we go through this one at a time, when we get to a pink one, that means that country at that point is now in the lead, because these scores are going to be added to the scores that have already happened. So like that one is only getting that amount, but added to what they've already got, they'll get that, and at that point they're in first position. So we might want to look up at the screen and say that they've just gone into the lead, and then we'll break, catch a breather, and then we do the top 10, and then when we do these, we're slowing down, because don't forget, with those ones we just rattle through quite quickly.
right.
We slow down, so when we say in 10th position you voted with 88 points the country of, and then we'll wait a few seconds, then we'll say the name, because we want to build suspense. So the country of, wait a few seconds, and then you can do your Swedish bit. Actually, as soon as I finished.
163.
And then, yep, and then say the country. Then on the scoreboard, which will be here, they'll move him up from there to there, and then we go on to the next one. In 9th position, voted by you guys at home, is with the points, is the country of. And then we'll wait a few more seconds, but then you'll be doing your Swedish.
Frankrike, 191.
Unless you want to do the Swedish first. But let's just have a go and see how we do. Then when we get to the end, the ending, at the moment, they kind of, as soon as it gets to the end, they kind of finish the video quite quickly. Because the last time I was still talking, and I was saying how I've got a friend in Sweden and I'm going to visit. Nice house, by the way, I like this. It was all phased out quite quickly, so I think once this final score's given, we need to wrap up quite quickly and not waffle on. Basically, you know, we've got the winner, bye, goodbye, and then our phases out, because it looks like a lot of the people watching are not interested in that, even though it's part of the programme.
Yeah, no,
they just want to know who wins, and once they know, that's it. Anyway, so we won't waffle on. I think that's it. I've just got to stick that on there now, then, and then we can have a practice. I've just got. Sorry, you guys. We were just doing a video to show you how we roughly do this program, the results show. But I got to show you. This is funny. Look. Oh no! I'll do this. Look. I've got the Swedish flag on my shirt. Isn't that cool?
Perfect.
Yeah, sad, isn't it, really? Anyway, we're going to do the results show very soon before I have another glass of wine. So I'll see you later. Bye. So you're doing your Swedish bit after I've said the number and country is. Wait, and then you do your bit. Okay. And then we've got to think of the ending quite quickly. We just wrap it up and say goodbye. You can say, when I say goodbye in English, you can say goodbye in Swedish, even if we're both saying it at the same time. And then after that, we've done all this. If we just I'm recording this, we just stop a couple of seconds, and then I'll tell him, please can you fade us out after we've said goodbye, not while we're saying goodbye. Sorry if you're going to listen to this, Dan. Oops. What would you like for breakfast? Okay, right, in the middle, because the curtains have got to be off the screen. We just want the stripes. Okay, here we go. And I must look at that. When I've done it before, it's been further away, and you can't tell I'm looking at the screen. But because it's so close, you can tell we're looking at that and not the hole.
Okay,
Which-
we'll try and look at that.
It's very difficult. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's only a game. Right, here it goes. Okay, so we will now slow it down for your top 10 chosen by you at home. So here we go. In 10th position